the next method to solve the linear equation is GAUSS SCHEIDEL iteration method. In the previous classes we have learned about the Gauss elimination method and Gauss-Jordan method, right? And the third method is the GAUSS SCHEIDEL iteration method. Iteration means putting some values and we will get some answer, and it is putting again and again. Okay, so the GAUSS SCHEIDEL iteration method, and this is the problem to solve some equation like 20x plus y minus 2z equal to 17, 3x plus 20y minus z equal to minus 18, 2x minus 3y plus 20z equal to 25. Okay, so the step 1 of Gauss Seidel method is we have to find the value of x from, we have to find the expression of x from the equation number 1. Okay, so that means from this equation we will get the x value as 17 plus 2z minus y divided by 20, since x has the coefficient of 20. From the second equation, we will find the expression of y as 1 by 20 minus 18 minus 3x plus z. From the third equation, we will find the expression of z as 1 by 20, 25 minus 2x plus 3y. So we will get the expression of x, y, z from the question itself. Now we are putting the first iteration method. During the first iteration method, we will put the value of z0 and y0 as 0. We will put the values of z0, y0 as 0. Okay, just follow this. First of all, we have to find the value of, during the first iteration method, we have to find the value of x1, y1 and z1. During finding the value of x1, we have in this equation, we know that in order to find the x, there is y and z. But for x1, there should be the previous values y0 and z0. Okay, so we will put as y0 plus 2z0. Now, since the initial conditions provided here, that is the z0, y0 as 0, we will put this as 0 and the x1 will get the value 17 by 20, that is 0.85. Now we have to find the value of y1. y1 equal to 1 by 20 minus 18 minus 3, not x0 but x1, since we have found the value of x1 from the first equation, plus z0, since we doesn't have the value of z1, we will put it as z0 itself. So minus 18 minus 3 x1 plus z0 is y. Okay, now for finding the value of z, 1 by 20, 25 plus 3, since we know the value of y1 and x1, we will put 3 y1 minus 2 x1. Okay, so we have to generally remember what is the value used, either x1 or z0 or y1. For the first equation, or in order to find the x1, we have to put the previous values of y and z. In order to find the y, we have to put the present value of x and the previous value of z, right? And in order to find the z1, we will get the present values of y1 and x1 from the previous equations. Okay. Now, moving to the second iteration, the same equation, and in order to find the x2, we have the values of y1 and z1, right? And in order to find the y2, we know the value of x2, but we do not know the value of z2, right? So we will put z1. And in order to find the value of z2, we will put x2 and y2, since from the previous equations or from the previous things we will get the value of x2 and y2, and we will get like this. And during the third iteration, in x3, in order to find the x3, since y3 and z3 is not available, right? So since y3 and z3 is not available, we are getting, or we are going for the previous values of y and z. Okay, the same equation is given. The same equation we have taken for all this iteration method. Okay, for finding the x value this one, y value this one, and z value this one, and these are get from the question itself, right? And y3, we know that x3 and z2, right? And for z3, we have to put the value of x3 and y3. Simply putting the value means y2 means what? We have found the value of y2 as 0.998. So we have to put it in this calculator, the value this, and z2 as 0.99, and finally we will get this value. So after this third iteration, we will get the values of x as 1, y as minus 1, z as 1. Okay, z as 1, right? Z as 1. So this is the solution. Okay, so this is the Gauss iteration method or Gauss Seidel iteration method. Thank you.